Erään takia. Just have chiropractic adjustments. That's what I'm doing. Here's one that I do. Sit like this. I use a folding one. Put my elbows over my knees, my hands under my chin, and I kind of stretch it, and I get adjustments in my neck. Here's another one, right, no, left elbow over right knee, and I turn it, I just get all back adjustments. And then you word it. Here's another one I do. Same folding chair. Push off over the back wrist, lean back, and then walk it down. For the last one, I do this. Use my arm for leverage. I sent the link to 2 people on email. So if I stay live long enough, one or more of these people might show up backstage. In my previous gym, I sent a link to somebody that had expressed an interest in joining as a guest, Sevi Richard. And in the middle of training, I saw a notification that this person is not backstage, wanted to join. And then once I clicked it, they already left. So I don't know how long they were backstage.
This is natural levels so det doesn't lower your testosterone. We have a low testosterone in life. One of the things that a lot of people do are these commercial highly containing chemicals, some of which contain chemicals that can lower man's testosterone. This is unperfumed, unfragranced, natural alcohol.
That's starting out my phone. And I'm gonna start another phone stream. Do some more training. Elbow strikes. Maybe some knees. Possibly some kicks, we'll see. And it's vitamin C water with B complex and creatine in it too. It's a filter pot. It's gonna be time to replace the filter pot. I might do that tonight. So, elbows, palm strikes, both of which work well in a street fight without wraps and gloves. In Muay Thai, I look at Muay Thai matches or like training videos from a Muay Thai coach. Times they will be using blinding techniques to set up attacks.
Now the palm strike is like a combination of both. Which I'm throwing a palm strike at the face, which is also putting this in the face. So like the best of both worlds. So you can just put this here and he can't see what I'm doing. Palm strike. Palm strikes can be very effective. Also here's the clothesline. Bothruder used to use them, I think used to hit with the inside, like here. I like to do palm strikes like this. Hand like this, bend it down, and then hit like this. And then target around the ear. Palm strikes is like 95% approximately the same technique as boxing punches. Only here with the palm. If you throw punch in a street fight, a lot of people, especially people with brittle hands and unconditioned knuckles, unconditioned bones, it's easy for them to break their hand throwing punches, hit the bone area, such as the face. And that's the palm strike, is you can deliver concussive force to the cranium without being as likely to break a hand. So in a street fight, you don't have wraps and gloves, don't have padding. With this here, there's muscle padding. How knockouts are caused by rattling the brain, make the brain spin, shake, rattle inside the cranium. So it's not like there's a pressure point, like the science of how knockouts happen. It's not like there's a certain nerve on the chin, and that's why boxers target like the chin, because it's like some nerves from here. If you hit it, it makes the person get knocked out. No, the reason it's the chin is because it gives leverage, and if you hit here, there's more straight force applied to the brain. If you hit here, it has more of a like brain shaking effect. So if you hit to the jaw, it makes it a more like violent. It turns the head more, basically. If I take a punch here, it's more or less going like straight here. If I take a punch here, it turns my head, which means the brain is moving inside your cranium. So how knockouts are caused is by your brain bouncing around inside your cranium. And the brain hits the inside of the cranium when you get knocked down or knocked down. So you can deliver force to the head with palm strikes, and you're less likely to break your hand. So that's a way to attack that has utility for street fighting. It's good for street fighting. So instead of throwing 1-2s here, 1, 2, 1, 2, it's 1, 2. So with palm strikes, you can use boxing techniques. If you know how to throw boxing punches, you can augment the technique just a little bit and make it a palm strike. So instead of a 1, 2, it's 1, 2. And instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm just hitting with this part of hand. So with palm strikes, you're not trying to hit with the fingers. If you imagine a line in the middle of the hand, you want it to hit with the middle line down, not the midline up. You don't want to hit from the midline up, you want to hit from the midline down with palm strikes. So here's a 1, 2. And I'm pushing to the head, I'm connecting it. And to the nose. So a good spot to target is like straight, like the mouth, the jaw, the nose, just in the middle. So notice how it's the same technique to 95% as boxing punches, approximately. Bang, bang. Only that instead of this. 1, 2. It's like 90-95% the same technique. It's from the wrist down, the technique is different. Same body dynamics. 1, see, it's just a straight palm strike instead of a straight punch like a jab. And instead of a straight punch, right, it's a palm strike. I'll do a combo now, a 4. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's the left palm strike, right elbow strike combo. You can turn them too. Here. Now I'm turning it so a little bit different. Here's straight. This is turning. maybe next month I'll buy a new phone holder. Might be better for streams like this, so I can put that in the ceiling corner, filming down, and I can capture everything I'm doing if I'm moving. So there's not this constant like readjusting stuff and either moving the phone or moving the dummy. Palm strike uppercut. Now we'll go to more orthodox stuff. Muay Thai techniques, elbow strikes, possibly some knees, maybe even some kicks, we'll see. Elbow strikes for sure. Short rehydration drink. Break. So, Barot, which style is this? Freestyle.
You can break ribs with elbow strike if it's open. If you imagine he's standing for me like this is open. Can hit to the sternum, solar plexus. If you attack to the head and the arms go up, opening the body, I can break his ribs with my elbow strikes. Now, if the head is here, these low-level elbow strikes can work too. 3 strong. I'm self-trained, self-taught. So how I started learning things, boxing techniques, kicks, everything started by me becoming a Christian, praying to God to get better at fighting. Psalm 144:1. Blessed be Lord my strength, teach my fingers to fight, heads to war. It's our heads to war, fingers to fight on in the inverse. That's important. Pray to God to get better at fighting, and I can throw hard and fast boxing punches. I don't see other people. I haven't seen anybody else who's like an at-home self-training like my type of person. The athleticism, punching power, speed, and things like this is on par with professionals. I'm not joking. Sometimes I see opening up YouTube, it's like Ryan Garcia shows ridiculous hand speed in recent training video. It's like, I know I have videos being at least as fast as he is. So if they're like, wow, this is impressive in a pro athlete, it's like, okay, I got videos doing that at least as fast. So anyway, it's important. I'm self-trained, self-taught. I pray to God to get better at fighting after becoming a Christian. I also pray that He'll help me get stronger, faster, better fighting, and help me to stay strong and fast and fit and things like this. So this prayer. Yep, solar plexus liver. Yes. So elbow strikes most of the time are used to the head. Okay. In combat sports, if that's the MMA, the UFC or Bellator or whatever, like at MMA championships, or Muay Thai fight. Most of the time, they're used to the head. Now, I do believe that you could use them effectively in a Muay Thai fight or like a UFC fight, especially effectively. So everything comes down. It comes down to what? It's like what makes the difference? Well, you have to be fast enough. Okay, it's like there might be just a third of a second. We have an opening for this position. If you deliver this attack, you could connect with the ribs. Okay, so if I'm standing in front of you like this, for example, here. Okay, if you're fast enough, and you're standing in front of me there, and you exploding like that. I think I just clicked the green screen button on accident. So let's turn that off. Maybe I should start keeping it on, and eventually some people will be like making edits or stuff like this. It's like this dragons flying around like this. Okay, we're not paying everybody. The people like to do this. They find green screen videos and then find some creative way to add something in the background, something like this. So here's the point. If there's a clone of me standing in front of me with this guard, for example, here, and it's like this close, okay. See, if I jump to the side, move to the side, God is here. Now notice how one of the most important things is speed, okay, swiftness. And then, okay, here. There's a variety of ways you can do that. Like jump to the left, shoot it out. Or it can be turning your body and then shoot it up. If the hands are open, if the hands are up, if this is open, you can throw elbow strikes to the rib cage. So, for example, if the other person, their hands are behind my head, the hands can't really be that far down. So if I go like this, for example, I can hit the ribs. Now, these type of things that you have to be at a certain level of athleticism, some things, and then also who you're fighting, okay? So, more elbow strikes. This is freestyle wash. What style is this? It's freestyle. I'm a man that's free. And
It's freestyle. You can see the ribs here, solar plexus here. Obviously, you can hit it to the liver too, but the liver, like a punch, is easier to like really dig in there and get to the liver. But an elbow strike is kind of like swinging a bat with these ones, where like you're connecting. If you connect to the body here, it's like it's easy to connect with a big chunk of the arm, which means the force is distributed over this area. So if you connect with the tip of it, you can dig in there. Breaking ribs is something that I would think is easier to do if it's open than kind of digging into the liver with an elbow strike. Sometimes some skin rub off it. Right, if you want to learn more non-conventional striking, which if I don't need to, it's almost like they start to know me like a sort of put on. If you watch my other videos, I've been training and teaching non-conventional striking. Okay, palm strikes, clotheslines, and things like this. Yeah, it started to rub it the wrong way. If you want to learn, I've learned and have been teaching non-conventional strikes, palm strikes, which I did earlier, clothesline, and all kinds of stuff. And I'm more valuable, a higher value man than Boss Rudin, because Boss Rudin has never taught people how to improve their allergies. Okay, he's got a gimmick, a product to sell. Okay, I used to suffer from asthma attacks and have a vent line inhaler, and I thought I cured myself of asthma attacks and could stop using the vent line inhaler. And it's something that I'm not selling a product. It's like, hey, vitamin C can help with the allergies. Then asthma. Things like this. I'm definitely more valuable than Boss Rudin. People are better off watching my videos wholesale than Boss Rudin. They can learn non-conventional strikes, kicking, stamina, how to get healthy, and these things that they can't learn on Boss Rudin's channel. Like he has to be talking about titration of baltons of vitamin C, for example. So he's also a Catholic, which means he's a fake Christian. So that's another thing that people watch my videos can learn how to go to heaven when they die, get saved. But Boss Rudin is a Catholic, which means he at best can give people a false sense of security by teaching his belief system. Where it's like, oh, I watched Boss Rudin's video and then became a Catholic, so I'm good to go to heaven now. Okay, so. Yeah, and it's like if I really wanted to prove it, if it like there's enough people like that, Mark, he made up this a bullshit story. It's like I guess I could pull up records. Like I'm diagnosed with bronchitis, asthma, prescribed by a doctor, an asthma inhaler for asthma attacks, and then it's like I didn't collect one on the recipe. I can get one each month, and it's like what 4 years I didn't collect one. So it's like apparently I haven't been needing it. Okay, so that's another thing. He's a fake, meaning not a fake martial artist, but he's fake. Like I'm more valuable than he is. People here can learn how to improve their health with unorthodox methods. Okay, And it's not like, oh, buy Mike's vitamin C. I'm recommending vitamin C to improve your health, which is a big part of it. And it's not like, here's the link to my Amazon store, my vitamin C. Now, if I start selling it, it's like, I'll let you know. That's the point. So it's like you can learn how to heal yourself. We have an epidemic now with low testosterone men. Okay. And I'm a man who's ripped with a six pack, has a high testosterone physique and high testosterone athletic performance. They have been teaching for free. Notice I've been teaching people more valuable than the health fitness influencers to have a product to sell. I've been teaching why men have low testosterone and how to improve it. So, for example, it's like, here's the high in home clean chemicals people are using, the low testosterone, high sugar diet, low testosterone. A lot of people deficient in vitamins, they can also affect your hormonal health. So, I've been incredibly valuable. I don't like when people come in and try to give some. You might be one of these agents. I won't be surprised. One of these cyber stalkers or boss shooting out an alt account or something like this. Okay, so I'm a Christian martial artist, and I think it's more impressive what I can do with my body than Boss Rudin, because I'm a guy that has impressive strength, speed, stamina, punching power, can throw hard and fast elbow strike, knees, and things like this. And I'm self-trained, self-taught. Being a real Christian player, you gotta get better. Boss Rudin is like an average guy. It's like, yeah, he's got to high level martial arts after doing what everybody, the normal guy, has to do to learn martial arts techniques. Go to a gym, have an expert, and then he teaches you everything. Where I've been just praying to God and start training at home. See, so yeah. That's another topic. Now, your comments did irk me, but it didn't get blocked. I'm quick on the block trigger. I mean, if people rub me the wrong way and I see the comments, a lot of times I'm not checking the comments. If people leave a comment that rubs me the wrong way, I block them a lot of the time. So your comments will rub me the wrong way, but you didn't get blocked. There might be something else you line up ahead where it gets blocked. Also, you can't teach, you can't learn from Boss Rudin. Other things that I can teach people. Another thing that I've cured myself on, panic attacks. So I have autism, ADHD, and I've had a lot of mental health problems throughout the years. Not being crazy, but from PTSD, CPTSD to panic attacks to extreme anxiety, and I've been improving this. So to cure myself of panic attacks, another thing I cure myself from. A lot of people suffer from stress now and anxiety. That's another thing I can teach people. I don't think Boss Rudin needs. He's big and making money off of teaching you stuff, and he's a fake Christian Catholic, and he's been talking about asthma, and he's got an O2 trainer. I've been teaching people as a person who cured my asthma how to improve health problems, be it asthma or allergies. I teach real Christianity. So I'm more valuable. What I bring to the table is more valuable than Boss Rudin. And he's got products to sell. It's probably fake Christianity, Catholicism, some O2 trainer, which I'm not saying it's bad, but it's like you shouldn't only do that, okay? It's kind of like if somebody has anxiety or depression, I would recommend exercise as a monotherapy. It's like, well, just start exercising, feel better. Yes, it's true that you will feel better, but there might be other things you need to do. So what I'm doing, I'm hitting to the sternum solar plexus, meaning right here from below. I'm not throwing white because I had like a friction burn there where it's like red and the top layer of skin is gone. So it'd be foolish to keep hitting with that because it's going to make it bigger and bigger and bigger. Eventually stop bleeding and it's more likely to get infection. So I'm throwing left elbow strikes now. Another influencer is Elliot Holmes, okay? Another fake Christian Catholic. I'm not going back to turn off the comments because most of the time it's not worth it. I'll find the right angle here. if you go to my channel homepage, I have a second stream going that's wider angle. So if you're watching this on the phone stream that's narrow, I have a second stream at the same time for the laptop that's wide angle. The Bible says, if any man give out the gospel, which we preach, unto let it be a curse. So that's Boss Rudin. So I don't like you try to bless him and try to promote Boss Rudin here. So I'm a Christian to teach the real gospel, practicing God's medicine, which I've used to heal myself and other people from health problems. And Boss Rudin is a child of Satan who's been promoting Catholicism. And the Bible says, if any man give not the gospel, which they preach until let him be accursed. So, teachings which are not fulfilled in music. Some kicks. More knees. The knees can be here to here, legs. They can also be used as a guy who prefers to like strike over grapple. You can use a takedown defense. Meaning, if I do this here, okay, now at a certain point in time, I'm going to be moving my head here, see, like down on the other side, which means you can train yourself to have a greater chance of catching somebody coming in. So if I'm gonna move here, here, notice where my head is here. Now if you're moving, bam, 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 and you start moving, you can hit them with the knee. Doing this can condition your shins, especially if you hit up here. And I'm not having like one spot that I'm trying to like hit with every time like here or so for this. I don't mind walking it up, like sometimes hitting like right below the knee with the kick, sometimes here, because I want to condition this whole bone here. Sometimes here, I kind of hit him with the ankle. Sometimes like right below the knee. Sencha uses this kick sometimes where he jumps and then kicks low. So if you're jumping, your opponent might expect you jumping to attack high. But since Sencha jump and kick low, jump and kick low. Try from the other side if it's better like.
Somebody got blocked. People come in right like, do this, stop doing that. You need to do. I'm not here looking for coaching. I don't need anybody. Look, I'm self-taught. I learn how to throw hard and fast boxing punches, elbows, drag kicks, knees, and I have videos showing like remarkable punching power on my knees. It's like the matrix system rules don't apply to me really. It's like I've seen Tony Jeffries on Instagram. It's like how to punch with power. Apparently, I don't need to learn from a pro boxing coach how to throw punches with power. See, don't you get it? It's like I'm not that type of person. I said I'm self-trained, self-taught. I pray to God. Let's be the Lord. Okay, God has helped me to get better at fighting. So don't come in here writing something like keep your hands high, like you're some kind of a coach here. Okay, I'm not that type of person. Meaning apparently I don't need some coach to teach me how to throw hard punches. Okay. That I can throw hard punches and fast. So see? It's like if I go to Tony Jeffries and say like how to throw fast flurries. Like I already have video throw fast flurries. See? It's like how to throw powerful punches. It's like I already have video throw powerful punches. Okay. So it's like I'm not the type of person. So don't come in here writing. Maybe if somebody who's a pro martial artist will show up here, like Sensei Boka or something like this, under official account, not under a sock, okay? But it's like show up here, it's like Boka official or something like this. Okay, maybe then I'll be like, hey, it's like, can I not be like, I need to learn from that? Or maybe be like, say an elbow, and it's like, well, this one, okay? See, kind of for ideas, which is what I do sometimes. I see a video like some person that's like, here's a combo that I used to throw when I was fighting this championship. I'd like to throw the left and then to hook. It's like maybe I'll try that combo in my next training video. But it's not like I have to do that to learn things, okay? So do more knees here. So these, I mean, you can imagine, like, if you look at where I'm hitting, this could be to, now remember, it's like, there's a lot of street fighting techniques. It's a little bit different. So it's like the base is kind of orthodox, but there's some like street fighting techniques, where it's like hitting to the groin with knees and things like this. So, see, if you notice, if I'm standing here, it's like that, these will go here. See here. Now the same kick can obviously land here on the side. Okay. Like if it's this target zone. Now this can either be the groin or it can be symbolizing a leg. Okay, like the thigh. And hit the thigh. If I let it go higher, it might go up here. Okay. Same kind of angle. Like from here, throwing the knee forward. More straight out. Now the same kick, knee rather, can go high. More kicks, more knees. Oh no. Speaking of type people, hello, we wonderful. This is my lovely wife. We in the big corner, we wonderful. Reigning and defending, standing 153 centimeters tall. Fighting style, monkey girl kung fu. Hello, babe. Good to see you now. I don't know if you still watch now, but I just checked the chat and I saw a comment there. So, we has the like the elite collar.
I remember there used to be a video game like Diablo 2 or Diablo, whatever, some Diablo. One of the first video games I played. Also like Dungeon Siege, same type of video games. I've been a gamer since childhood, okay? So what I say for and it's like the elite items would be like green. So it's like the name of the weapon would be green or blue. Okay. So it's like a higher level. So the standard people in the writing comments, they have white letters of the names and whatever they're writing. We here she's a legendary commenter, which means she's got a blue one. Okay. Hello, babe. Do you want me to call you and say goodnight to you? She might already have left. I don't know. Maybe it was like 15 minutes before she left. This number to bed. She's gonna sleep. We're at 24% every time on the phone. Yeah, so I sent the link on Rumble to two people on the email list, but it's like neither of them showed up. Unless they've been backstage when I've been not looking at the screen. Got tired of waiting backstage. I'm gonna call her and message. Say goodnight to her. Hello, babe. Hold on, I need to find my headphones so I can hear you. Just a moment. Here we go. Yeah, hello, babe. Okay, babe. Hello, babe. I can hear you now. I had to go look at my headphones. Yeah, I'm still live, okay, but I'll call it say goodnight to you. Okay. All right. Love you now. Okay, good night, babe. Bye bye. Sweet dreams, babe. Talk tomorrow now. Okay. Chip chip. Mm. Okay, bye. Bye bye. Thank you now. And she said, I look handsome today. I look handsome every day. This is like a running joke that we is my long distance wife to be. I call her wife sometimes. It's already decided in my mind. Nice and in her. That's the point. Sometimes I talk to her every day. Sometimes I talk to her every day. I talk to her every day on messenger calls. And sometimes it's like she's eating with her family. So it's almost like hanging out a daily. I just like we'll just have dinner together. I call her, she's sitting with her family eating, or she's like take a walk, whatever. Sometimes it's like I want to say hi to your mom. Then like hi, hello, okay, and then her sister, and then if her sister is there, and I say like tell her she looks good today or something like this. And she's like, oh, thank you. Only today. Something like this. Because I've seen it before. So it's like a running joke at this point. I said, hey, can I say hello to your sister? She said, yeah, hello. And I said, hello. I said, tell her she looks good today. She's like, oh, thank you. Only today. I mean, this is the first time I've seen the good kind of. And then they come back with she responds to this. It's like, I look good every day. Okay. So tell her to look good today. So thank you. Only today. She's like, no, I look good every day. Okay. And I go, yeah, it's just a joke. It's become a running joke at this point. So yeah, anyway. Um I can't see you, but so I guess you turn off the light. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, babe. So I put your PayPal link in the chat. Okay. Pinned comment. So uh, I have donation link. So donations are not required. They're welcome, but not required. Okay. So people can send donations to. You're welcome. It's a numbers game. So I'm not going to get into some kind of a uh, the poor uses increases, but the rich answer it roughly. People can donate to me. Go ahead and donate to me if you want to. Okay. See? Okay. See? So, not like, oh, most noble sirs, would you mind give me a little donation? No, that's like, give me a donation if you feel like it. Okay. See? People can donate to me. Okay. If you want to make it more polite, to make it more polite. But that's the point. Um, it's a numbers game. So even if I just drop it and never do a call to action, like, hey guys, I got a donation link, feel free to donate. I think that I deserve donations more, blah, 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 and kind of sell the idea of donating to me. But just keep going live, and every time I go live, post a link, and it's a numbers game. Maybe I need to have 1,000 viewers see the description for one person to give a donation. If I get 10,000 viewers, this might be 10 of them. So it's a numbers game. Like with the lowest effort is drop the link in there without asking or something like this. Just this is a certain amount of maybe if I have 100,000 views, I get 10 donations. So okay, good night, babe. Let's say good night. I gotta keep training. Okay, okay, good night. Bye bye. Bye bye now. Love you now. Jib jib. Okay, bye. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's the donation link. The donation link is to be wonderful. So participants one. Okay. Yeah, so we don't have unlimited time here. I'm at 23% better. So we'll do some more knees. Do some more knees. Pull some more kicks. It's a little bit too much. Up tilted. A little bit lighter. So this becomes calisthenics too. It's like it's a lot of things. It's technique training. Now, if I was not doing this, I was just doing a TikTok like body weight exercises, and I was doing this in the air. Okay, that becomes an exercise, like building a muscle, strengthening more.
see if this can keep it from sliding around as much. Put one in the back and one in the front. Or if that helped made it worse, they put it in the middle. You can throw them from short range or you can charge them up. So from here, it can be powerful enough. If you want to make it super powerful, from here, go here, and then this becomes more powerful now. It can also help to attack when you need to high level because I'm here rather than here.
We might ride this until the wheels come off. Eventually, the phone battery is gonna die. So. I'm not going to explain all the bizarre things that I'm doing in my streams. Okay, not all of them. Like what I'm doing right now. Here's what it can help you improve. It can strengthen your balancing muscles that help you to maintain balance of that. Okay, I'm doing stuff. I gotta check on the birds. Your little bird brain baby. I can't call anybody a bird brain. This is Birdman. Little bird brain baby. He's a little bird brain baby. And it's factually not doing an insult, but he's a bird brain baby. So yeah. Find an angle. Little cool. Hey Mary. Okay. More cooks. Maybe the center line here is better from the washing machine. The dishwashing machine.
short rehydration. Break. Let me see what would be consecrated. Okay. Maybe put it here. And the light is up there, so sometimes if you have the camera pointed towards the strong light, it blinds. It seems like it's okay. These are still capsules. Edge is still top. Yeah. 21:59 local time. This laptop is going to the computer desk. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. These are cage fighting birds. They live in a cage and sometimes they bigger, which means by default that makes them cage fighting birds. They live inside of a cage. Any fight that has happened, one of these two birds has been inside of a cage, so they are cage fighting birds. Now the fight is just very big. Serious fighting, okay, it says something. Hello, Neil. Right, okay, maybe for some, if I get to the yellow pages, if you sell us like 2 budgets, okay, maybe we could get more money from us 2 thoroughbred cage or something like this. They'd be thoroughbred, okay, but we eat them in the cages and the fighting, okay. So they'd be like actually just having decisions. I'm not paying to sell. Okay. Let's go, chat. Okay, yeah. Hello, Neil. Neil's up. I'm still like fancy my head. How you doing? Welcome. Konbanwa. I think you get kind of might be morning. Early morning. It's 22:01 here, so 22, 23. Oh. Midnight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5 a.m. Thanks. Arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome. Welcome. Leon is a Japanese streamer, live streamer. I've been subscribed to him for maybe 4 years now. So, long term. YouTube. He's a live streamer. He does similar content to me in vlogs, meaning CCTV live streams, where he gives a live stream all the size on, or an hour with all the size on. He does vlogs sometimes. So basically, he's an IRL streamer, if you call it. He also does CCTV streams. So. Autism intensifies. Autism intensifies further. Autism intensifies, increasing. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, what do you want? I have no problem with social media. Oh, I support. Yeah, okay. It's me, wow. Okay, how you doing?
force myself to do things I didn't want. Meaning, there was a point in time I could get talking on the phone to how much the anxiety is socialized to me, and I would force myself to do more, and so some people use the autism as an excuse to be lazy, and it's like, oh, I can't socialize because I got autism. I use it as a reason to improve. You're very welcome. You're welcome back anytime. I still do the easy way. I also want to do for a while, then all that. Almost acting as one of the day. I will do that for about 4 5 years. Now I got 100 days. I woke up very well about lunchtime. That's how I wake up in New York. I eat once a day. When do I have my one meal? Towards every day. I'm going through the chat of 100% equality. Hi, where are you from? I don't like people running. I don't like small people running. I don't like shoes. I'm just going to solve my way down to yes. And I bet you flex. A lot of times I like to get a flex at the beginning and or end of the lesson. Makes it easy to find it and watch the replay to get a screenshot. He says it's on the yeah, but there's some more slots. This is my do-it-yourself spear. A spear is a good home defense weapon. One of the best, if not the best, melee home defense weapons. One of the advantages, a main advantage of the spear is the reach advantage they will have against like lightly melee weapons that somebody brings to break into homes. With a light nimble spear like this, you can also dual wield it. I can have this here and this in the right hand. You're ready to counter things. If the spear gets swept to the side, you're counter it here. If you think about this, if somebody has a knife or machete or something like this, and a spear, you can touch them with the spear before they can touch you. Now, one of the risks when having a spear is being disarmed. So if you go like this, lunge at you, and then somebody goes like windshield wiper defense, sweep it to the side, or jump to the side, you miss and overshoot. Having a secondary weapon can help in that situation. I got somebody backstage, Edward the Trash Talker. Gotta try adding him. I see you backstage there. I'm gonna try adding you. Remember, you have to click to turn on your camera, and you have to click to turn on your microphone. There you are. Gonna add it to the stream. Presentation duo.
There you
Here
go.
we are. And then headphones on.
What's up, Mike?
Hello. I was just doing training and mixing in some like how-to educational content, which makes it more valuable. It's not just like showing myself around with a spear. That in and of itself, I mean, you can learn by looking at somebody doing something. At least I can. I guess a lot of people,
Yeah.
it's not enough for them to like watch a boxing fight, see a guy throw a jab, and then they go train and they can throw a jab after.
So were you
Okay, but
doing
here's the
some like
point.
MMA training or?
Yes, I was doing MMA training. I was practicing a mix of martial arts. I was training a mix of martial arts.
Nice.
So, yeah, now you can't hear him on the YouTube stream because he's on Rumble here. So, but I have a guest, so people can switch to the stream. If you go to my channel, I'm just doing some kind of promo stuff. Okay, so just a moment. So here, my YouTube channel. It's my YouTube channel. You can see I got two streams. So this is the one of these is the phone stream, and the other one is the Rumble stream, multi-stream here. And I just had a guest show up backstage here, so this will be like a podcast now. Now, when I finish and give some quick fire, brief coaching or whatever, how to stuff. Okay,
Go ahead.
yeah. So put the phone here. Yeah, so I've talked about this before. I live in Sweden, so I can't legally have firearms in my home for self-defense. Okay, which I don't agree with that. I think you should
That's
be
one
able
of those laws or something.
Yeah. Now sometimes I talk to him. I can hear him in here, so it's like when I'm talking. Okay, I'm talking to the viewers, and then sometimes he says, "I'm like, yeah, I don't talk to him." So don't be confused. That's the point. So, well, it's like for people that live in Japan or Sweden or the Philippines or Germany, there's a lot of places, Britain, in Europe, and not just in Europe, all over the world, there's places, countries, and places where they don't let you have firearms,
Yeah.
okay, for self-defense.
Mhm.
Sweden will be one of those countries where you can't like apply to the cops and be, hey, I want a license for a gun. Like for what? For defending myself. It's like, no, okay.
I think
There's
it's
no
a
like,
stupid rule, but hey, it
there's
is.
nobody, you can't get like a license for self-defense, not
Yeah.
home defense or in public. You can only get a license if you're a sports shooter that compete like IPCC or whatever it's called, ISPC. If you
Right.
like join a sports shooting club and you're competing and training in a sports shooting club, you can get a gun that you apply for your sports shooting. Okay. Hunters, okay, then there'd be another exception. Hunters, and you had to get a hunting driver's license, pretty
Right.
much. It was like you had to go to some place and have like a week, more than a week, I think. But you have to, it's like get a driver's license. You have to know like rules, like all these little details. It's like a test
The
study,
process. Yeah. You have
textbooks
to
to
go through.
learn about different stuff,
Wow.
and then actual shooting tests and then all kinds of
Mhm.
stuff, like practical and theory. So it's like basically it's a rare person that has a gun at home legal in Sweden. Okay.
Mhm.
So most of the time it'd be somebody's like a hunter and he's got a gun safe and a
Yeah.
12 gauge shotgun, like double barrel for found hunting or something like this. Okay. Or a bolt action like a 30-06 for hunting elk and or deer or something like this. Okay. So it's not gonna be like a PTW. That would be hard to get like a FMP90 or something like this. So why is it point? Yeah, so it's like this is something that can help people that live in one of these places where they don't let you have firearms at home, and you're limited to melee weapons. Now, I abide by local laws regarding self-defense and use of force at all times. There might be some place where it's not legal to have a spear for home defense. Okay, but what are some of the advantages of a spear for home defense? Mainly the range. Okay, the reach advantage, and if you're defending your home, most of the time, statistically, most likely, will be like a crackhead. Like if somebody home invasion, home intrusion, it'll be somebody's like a desperate person, like a crackhead or something like this, that's
Yeah.
looking for enough money for the next fix or something like this. That's like one of the most likely people to break into somebody's house, like burglarize
Right.
somebody's home, especially if they are at home. It's like somebody's desperate. It's like breaking in to steal something and then sell it. Okay. And the crackhead loader is not like level 4 body armor with a groin protector and like a helmet with a ballistic shield or something. It's like an Autumn helmet. It's like that's rare that somebody is like so poor and desperate that they break into a house that they will have like a SWAT team loader or something like this. Okay, so it's like home invasions. A lot of times the person will be armed with a melee weapon. That could be a crowbar that they use to break into the door. It could be a screwdriver that they use to get in somehow. So some kind of melee weapon. Okay.
Mhm.
Now they're unlikely to have a spear. Okay, because that's kind of conspicuous. They transport themselves to go break in somewhere, like carrying like a 7-foot spear on the back or something like this, like a medieval bastard sword or something like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of people be called the cops. Somebody's walking around with it. Okay.
Yeah.
So most of the time it would be something that's easily concealable and transportable. Okay. So basically, for a lot of people, you will be outranging a person. So if they come through a window or doorway, you can touch them with the spear before they can touch you with the knife. So if you look at this here, and you think the person is holding at the very tip here, I can reach all the way over here. Now, see, so I can be stabbed, and I can't reach from here the person holding the spear. See? So you can get the person before they can get to you. Another advantage is even against firearm intruders, the spear can be very effective. So I've talked about this before. The kill zone, it varies the layout of the apartment. But my apartment, this wall is a concrete wall, and then to the left of that is the front door. Okay, and I can touch the front door from behind cover
Right.
with this. So if you look at this, for example, here, I can stab around the corner from behind cover.
Wow.
So yeah, so it's like here I can keep my vitals, my body
Mhm.
behind cover and stab lightly if I want to, kind of peek and then stab.
Oh
So
yeah.
that's another advantage that comes with layout. We find a strong point to defend it.
Stealth
Here is
kill
a
right there.
wall. I can step around it here,
Right.
even if someone's got a gun, say I'm behind quality cover.
Oh
Then
yeah.
I can stab them, so I can reach the door with this,
Right.
like kind of like this,
Mhm.
from behind. So that's not advantage of the spear. So a spear is a formidable weapon for home defense, and it's
Yeah.
a defensive weapon more than an offensive weapon because like carry around in public would be legal in most places and also not the best weapon for
Mhm.
walk around for a long time. So, and like I said, a nimble light spear. I did this. I made this myself, but a nimble light spear. It's like you're not pike construct, not a pikeman in like Napoleonic warfare or the Middle Ages. We're going to be bracing against cavalry charges and using like a spear to like stop horses, like okay, like a human, like a wave of humans or horses coming at you. It's like it needs to be really strong and a lot longer to really be effective. Okay?
Right.
No, this is not for that use.
Right.
So a nimble, light spear like this that's strong enough, but very light and nimble and easily maneuverable with one hand. There's a lot of advantage to that. First of all, it's like I can be fast with my attacks.
Yeah.
It's easy to use it with one hand in right of ways,
Yeah.
and with it would be recommendable to wield it with a secondary. This could be a tomahawk, like a tactical tomahawk. There's some knife companies like Cold Steel and like pretty much every knife company, well, a lot of them has some kind of like tomahawk that has a pike at the back and an axe head in the front or something like this. So something like that, like a hammer or like a tomahawk or even a collapsing baton or a machete or a knife in this case. So something to the left here. Now, if you think about the martial arts technique of this, if you have one-handed spear, like I said, and it's like there's somebody at me, and I'm stabbing, they move towards me, and I'm stabbing, I move towards them. One of the ways that the spear that can be hard to do, if I'm looking at you and I'm waiting for you to throw the spear, and I go like this and it hits here, okay? Or even if somebody's stabbing here, I go sweep it like this. I mean, that's something that can happen, where it gets pushed to the side.
Right.
So if my spear, if you grab the spear or like sweep it or kick it, it gets out of the way. But if I throw something and miss and I'm end up to the side, now you can just close the distance quickly and attack blue with the weapon. So you want to maintain the reach advantage that the spear gives you, ultimately. Okay, it's like you're not like trying to get close. And now you might as well just hold a regular knife if you're going to be like this close. Okay.
Mhm.
So if I have all of this stab, and then the person sweeps out of the way or moves out of the way or something like this, it's to the side now, and he can quickly close the distance and attack me
yeah.
before I can like get some space and use the spear again.
Right.
So it makes sense to have a secondary where if I go stab and the person jumps to the side or sweeps it and it goes kind of like this, okay?
Right.
It comes at me like this.
Mhm.
Now I have to pull it back and get the distance to be able to use it again. Now, if I have a secondary weapon, either here at the hip, ready to thrust, or here to slash, okay? If that happens, I can step close to distance to attack with it.
Yeah.
Or they close to distance, I can counter them coming in from either like the hip guard or like up here, here, quickly. So using the spear in conjunction with another weapon can be advantageous. Like this, boom, boom, boom. You got it, sweep to the side and jumping it right now. I can just explode out with this.
Right. Yeah.
Other way goes here. If I have it here, for example.
Right.
Get out of the way somehow. I can attack.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and then they're dead. That's it. They're
I
done.
know that you have a baseball bat at home. We talked about that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you been? Is that for home defense or is it like for sports? Like you have it at home because you like to play baseball, or is it like it's part of the reason? Is it like you can use it for home defense?
Yeah. Have it home. Well, usually like to play baseball if you get a chance, but also in case home defense too.
Yeah. Now, I would recommend you get something else on top of the baseball bat
Oh, baseball bat.
for
Okay.
home defense. A baseball bat is not bad, but it can require some practice to be effective with it. And then also with a baseball bat, so this is a sharp, pointy stick. So if I'm in a hallway, I can move this back and forward. I can hurt you, okay? Like in a narrow hallway like this. Now with a baseball bat, I need to have some space to be able to generate force.
Right.
Yeah. Another risk is if you have the baseball bat here, even if you have enough space to swing it around yourself, if I swing it, overshoot or miss, or the person jumps back, I'm open for an
An
attack.
attack. Yeah.
And then it's like, if the distance closes, the power of the baseball bat is like at the tip. But like you need to have some space to be effective with it. Same with telescope batons, where it's like if the person is here at the telescope baton, hitting it from here is not that effective. You want to have more space to generate
Yeah.
power. Also, with a swinging weapon like that, like a baseball bat, depending on the layout of your home, that it can be that you hit other things or that you don't have enough space to wield it effectively.
Right.
So actually, like a child size or teenage size baseball bat can be better than a full size one
Right.
in a lot of cases.
Hmm.
But it's like it's better than nothing. Also, with a baseball bat, you can hold it with two hands. So you can have your hand at the bottom of it like this or like this. And then assist with left hand, you can poke with the baseball bat too.
Hmm.
I mean, you can stab the baseball bat. So it's not like you only can swing it. You can use it to stab with it, like
Oh, yeah.
hit the face or the sternum. Like, you can like hit with it, kind of like to like the spear. Or
Yeah.
here, for example, hit like this with a baseball bat, the tip of it. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
can bang and jab it into somebody. So yeah, I like stuff like this.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm gonna end the phone stream and put my phone on the charge.
Okay.
Thanks to Leon for showing up. Leon Japan, Leon Channel Japan, and somebody else was in there. Leon is a long-term supporter of my channel, and people like that might get the link drops. I'm actually gonna drop his link in the chat here if I can find it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, yeah, Poon's a waste of time. I don't even go to his streams anymore.
Yeah, and if you talk about these people that we have talked about privately,
Yeah.
don't use like the chat on them because I don't want to send them extra traffic. Okay,
Right.
there's a general rule of thumb: don't use people's YouTube handle if you talk about somebody's a YouTuber, because I want to make the decision if I want to promote them or not. Okay,
Yeah. No, I'm not
yeah,
asking you to promote the guy. No, no, no.
I understand that. So hold on here.
No, I was just saying, like, I don't go to him. That's what I was saying.
That's good. I consider it good.
No, I'll never give that guy a chance.
So I'm gonna do a little bit of. Here we go, Leon.
Yeah.
Go to channel. Go drop Leon's link here. He's live right now. Leon is live.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if I go to anyone else's shows, it's going to be ones that I trust, and the ones aren't going to get crappy with me. They get crappy with me, I'm like, okay, see ya, I'm gone.
Yeah.
That's basically how it's going to work.
Okay, so the link I posted there, that's Leon's channel. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, there you go. So we're gonna end the phone stream here. And first of all, let's do it like this. So I just started a podcast here with Edward the Trash Talker. So I'm gonna send a link to that here in the phone stream, so you can transfer. I'm gonna end this pretty soon. Go put this on a charge in the kitchen, so people wanna keep watching the live stream.
Will I have to
Yes.
go to my email to change over, or do I just?
Yes, you have to go to email.
Okay.
And no, I was starting to make a joke. I don't feel like doing it. Okay. Yes, but I have to go. I'm talking to the viewers. Okay.
Oh.
Right
Oh.
now, we get to the podcasting conversation
Excuse
stuff.
me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So.
Why?
Okay, here we go. Okay.
All right. So I have to get off this and go to the new thing, or
No, you don't.
okay. I just wanted to make sure if I had to. Okay, cool. 'Cause, yeah, since you made a joke, I'm like, hey, I can take a joke. There
Hmm.
are jokes I can take. That one I can.
Yeah, we're at 12%. So I keep that open.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, actually, I keep this open. I gotta bring this. So I'm keeping the phone stream going to
Oh,
kind of as an experiment, see if
Le-
there's so much
Leo's
traffic
good
will make it way
people.
over to the back. I get a lot more views when I'm watching on my phone than when I do.
Oh, wow. I never thought about doing phone streams. That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this.
Okay. I'll be back. I'm just gonna check something here. Oh, okay, it's something else. Okay, I'll close that now and I'll go to it later.
Hey Ed.
Yes, Mike.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Right here.
Yeah, okay. I gotta go to the kitchen. I gotta get some coffee. Okay.
Hey, go ahead, no problem, man.
So I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So there, do you want me to put on a video or something for you to watch when I'm gone?
If you like, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm just so you don't get bored. I'm thinking about I gotta go get some coffee and stuff. I'll be back in approximately 2 minutes.
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead. If you want to put a video
So
on.
are you still streaming somewhere?
I haven't really been streaming much. Since I have my
Okay.
EEG and
So you don't have anything to promote?
not really.
Okay, if you had, yeah, I got a new channel I'm streaming now. You could be like, okay, we'll.
I mean, I still have my getting trash with Edward stream on YouTube. I still have that. I haven't really used it much. Still have my Rumble. Um,
I'll be right back. Okay.
yeah. I mean, I still
I'll be right with you. Okay.
All right, you're cool. No rush. Oh. Oh.
So this is the first time you've joined me in months.
Yeah, like I said, I
Yeah.
haven't had an EEG done, and um, we're just waiting on the results for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been playing games on my PS4.
Okay.
Yeah.
What type of games are you playing? Still playing GTA?
Yeah, I can I actually got the trilogy. I could show it to you if you want to see that.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you that.
As long as it doesn't have any
Too. Um,
nudes on or stuff like this.
what's this one? Yeah, these are two. Excuse me. These are two games I've been playing right here.
Madden, okay. And then Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Grand Theft Auto. Is it
No,
San Andreas or Vice City or?
oh no, this is the trilogy. There's Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and
Uh-huh.
San Andreas. It's 3-on-1.
Okay.
It's like the trilogy.
Okay. So it's what you would call a bundle if you buy it on Steam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Madden. Yeah, I've been playing those. Um, yeah, I heard you were saying. Yeah, I'm definitely taking into consideration to be careful who you spend time with on stream because I think you're saying because they could be. What forget, it was something with a. I forget what it was you said. I couldn't really see the whole thing in the email you sent me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
was it like they could be? What is it? A deceptive or is it something like?
Yeah. There's a lot of deceivers out there, and
Okay.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah, and so that's why I really haven't been going on anyone else's streams, really.
okay.
Just in case, if they try any deception. Because some you say you think they could be, and I never know. But like I said, other than I have co-hosted with Crystal Roberts, and her and I made up, no problem. So, um, but other than that, and then joining yours, that's about it. I mean, I haven't really
Okay.
gone on. So. But yeah, I've been playing PS4, get a chance, watching TV, going on the computer, just, checking emails, watching TV programming. And I did say that the only time I go on YouTube is to watch TV programming, if any, watch music
Yeah.
videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really been going on YouTube much. I still have my YouTube channel and the Rumble. I still have them. I just haven't
Okay.
really been active on them.
I just edited the description and put in some hashtags. Hashtag Christian podcast conversation.
Yeah. Christian is the best one.
I'm a Gentile Christian and you're a Jewish Christian.
Yes.
Now, there was a time where I was not sure if you would be a Christian or not.
Right.
Because, okay, I preached the gospel to you and it sounded like you're on with me like this and I'm talking to you, kind of verifying that it's like you actually trusted the gospel. And it's a few times sounds like, yeah, okay, sounds like I trusted the gospel. And then another time, like I have you up and it sounds like you're like confused and things like this. Now, like I told you before, if you ever had a moment where you trusted the gospel, which I preached unto you, you are saved, period. Okay. So I think you might remember that from before. It's like everything that's needed is a person trusts the gospel once and they're saved forever. So
You're safe. Yeah.
yeah, if you trusted the gospel, which I preached unto you, you are saved. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing that can make you lose your salvation. So
Right.
yeah, it's a what's what would you say? Are you saved like a Christian? You
I,
sure go to heaven when you die,
I would say that, yes.
and you don't have any doubts about that.
No doubts at all.
Okay, based off of this, what is it that gives you this certainty that you're going to be in heaven when you die and not hell?
Right.
Like, what is it that you did? It's not a trick question like a test in school. It's just I'm just want to know.
Believe like I said, believe what Jesus Christ did for us when going on the cross. But, well, he sinless, but he placed his
Uh-huh.
blood,
He
sins.
that knew no sin became sin for us.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, you're when I'm like pressing you on, it's like first ask, what are you sure you're a Christian? You go to heaven when you die. You're not having uncertainty. You go, yeah, I'm going to heaven when I die. No doubts. You go, yeah, no doubts. And then I can, okay, what is it that gives you this like certainty, assurance, this like this faith that like, I know I'll go to heaven when I die. You just go to the gospel, meaning Christ, what Christ did for you on the cross,
Believe in it. Choose.
which sounds good. Okay, it sounds like you might, and only you and God can know for sure. Okay, really, nobody else. I can't know 100%.
Right.
I can't. Now I can ask you, like if I don't like this. It's not a false convert. It's a big problem where people are preaching the gospel in a sloppy way, and it's like put your hand up if you trust it. To put your hand up. Oh, the guy's saved now. Okay, so I'd rather be like a pain in the neck and be like making sure that people are preaching the gospel before they trust it. Okay, then be like, oh, okay. It's like you heard the gospel once, and it's kind of yeah, but it's like okay. I like to verify and make sure. Okay, so you sound like a guy who might have gotten saved. Okay, to me. What are you doing?
Oh, I was saying, yeah, I was agreeing with you.
Are you stimming, fidgeting?
Oh, no, it's the computer screen. I
You're
was, I
training
was
like
nodding.
a DJ.
Yeah,
Doing a
it
remix.
almost
Okay.
sounds like I'm playing music. No,
He's
I'm
doing
nodding. I was
remixes.
nodding.
Okay.
I don't know why it's doing it, but I was trying to nod my head like I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. Okay. But it was making it like.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know where that's coming from. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
what is?
Okay. So. Um, So, did you trust Christ? You trusted what Christ Jesus did for you on the cross. Did you have a moment where you realized like you were lost, going to hell, and then you trusted the gospel preached unto you
Yes,
to like make sure you're going to heaven?
it's like let's have that moment. We all have to have that.
Okay.
And then
So, if you have trusted Christ as your Savior, uh, you're saved. Okay, and you're going to heaven when you die. So, if you haven't, you're not. But if you have, you are. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. So I'm a Gentile Christian. You're a Jewish Christian.
yes,
So nobody goes to heaven based off of being a Jew. You have to be a believing Jew. Okay, you have to believe. So people that are Jews, it's not like God is not a respect of person. There is no respect of persons with Him. So it's not like oh, my grandfather was a preacher. I'm a Gentile who their father was a preacher. Just because their father was a preacher doesn't mean they're going to heaven. And somebody that's born inside a bloodline being a Jew, that's not good enough to take them to heaven.
right,
Now, uh, Israel is the apple of God's eye, and the gifts and call of God are not repentance. What if some did not believe? Should their unbelief make the faith of God right or something like this? So here's the point. God has not cast away his people which he foreknew. So basically, uh, there's many verses about this, but you're a Jew, okay, and the Jews are like God's people, okay. And now it's not enough that like you're a Jew to go to heaven. You have to believe the gospel to go to heaven. So
yes,
if you hadn't believed the gospel, which I preach unto you, would go to hell despite being a Jew, not because of, but despite of. Okay,
right.
so if you go to heaven, if you go to heaven, if you believe the gospel, go to heaven. So let's talk a little bit about that. The faith. Okay, so how's your? And I don't have to say this. Like, if there's anything that I ask you about you don't have to feel like you have the answer to something like this.
Okay.
Obviously. So it's like if I ask you about have you been praying recently, if I don't want to talk about it, you feel free to let me know. But it's like I'm going to speak freely with you. So here's the point. Um, have you been praying to God? Have you been praying, reading the Bible?
Yeah, I've been praying to God every night before
Okay.
bed, or while
Have you
I'm
been confessing your sins?
before going either before I go to bed and also while I'm sleeping. I know it's kind of weird.
While you're sleeping, how does that work? Do you mean before you sleep?
I know it's weird while I sleep, but it's like I could be sleeping like this, kind of like praying to God. I know it's weird. It does
That
say
you mean I think that you're like half asleep is what you talk about.
kind of like
You
yeah, half
mean like
sleep.
drifting off while drifting off into sleep, you're praying as you're falling asleep,
Unless
kind of.
that's not allowed. I mean, I don't.
Now, I'm not saying it's not allowed,
Okay.
but when I say you're praying in your sleep, that sounds like how the hell does that work? Okay, so I guess that what you might mean is that as you like go to bed and like you're about to fall asleep, as you drift off into sleep, you are praying to God and you fall asleep
Yeah.
while praying. Okay, yeah, that's happened to me several times too.
Yeah.
So, um, okay, so have you been confessing your sins?
Oh yes. If any sins, yes, I do confess.
That's crucial. 1 John 1 9. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness, the Bible says. That's 1 John 1 9. 1 John 1 9. So, and that's to have fellowship. Okay. You need to confess your sins to maintain, well, to restore fellowship.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been playing, speak of video games, I've been playing Anomaly mode recently. I
Oh,
re-downloaded
nice.
Anomaly mode.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh. That's a computer game, right?
yeah,
Okay. Nice.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I only play on my laptop. I don't play.
Oh,
I don't have
you
a
don't have
console.
the other. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, no problem. Oops.
this is vitamin C water with B complex and creatine in it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
so you said that you had an EEG. You went to the hospital for an EEG.
Yeah, actually, it was with the. I think I want to say it's like Northside neuro. How was it? Northside Diagnostics or whatever they call it.
Okay, what was the reason of this? Did you do a health checkup and the doctor said they wanted to check something else, or what was
Well,
the reason you got an EEG?
all of the well, like I said, when you have a seizure or something, just to they wanted to the EEG was just to see if I like convulse or
Did you have a seizure?
well, the last like I think it was when I did one I did a stream October 6th and had one. We don't know what caused it, so that's why I had the MRI and then
So did you have a seizure while being live on the internet?
it was October 6th, but after that I
Hmm.
haven't streamed since then.
So what did you have a seizure while being live?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were convulsing. Did you fall to the ground and like shake?
I don't really recall at all. I just know I was like boom here and then that was
So
bad.
you passed out.
Yeah.
Okay. Thankfully, that it's good that you live with other people. You don't live alone because maybe if you were alone when that happened, you could have died.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now, if you came to on your own, that's different.
Hey, I mean, I'm okay now. I mean,
Uh huh.
likely now I've been able to fight these seizures every time they try to come. Like I've been able
Hmm.
to fight them off. So I haven't streamed since October 6th. So I've kind of been staying off, just in case, because I don't want to take the risk. Because what happens if I were to stream and then, you know, happens?
Yeah, I just checked my email there. So okay, yeah. All right.
Oh, that's the alcohol prep. Yeah. Yeah. That's the
Yeah. This is I used it for band-aids and stuff like this, cleaning my skin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I also used to clean my phone and keyboard and things like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put my games away. I'm coming back. I'm still here. I'm just
Okay.
here. Get down there.
What about the comic books? Are you still
Oh yeah,
reading
I
comic
got
books?
some other ones a friend of mine just sent to me. I'll
Uh-huh.
show you those. Let me put this up. Oh yeah, I just got some other ones. Yeah, a friend of mine
Start this
now
thing.
lives in Iowa, and he's got me these. Yeah, this is one of them. Oh, disclaimer.
Is that Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yep.
They used to play the TV show in Sweden.
Oh
So
yeah.
growing up in Sweden, a lot of the TV programming was American TV programming.
Oh
Same
yeah.
the radio, the music, yeah. So it's like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Smallville, uh, or some other shows. That 70s show. So these are
Yeah.
like if you had a TV on, they'll be playing shows like
Yeah,
this.
I watched that.
Smallville,
Pretty good.
That 70s show, uh, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, and this one's yeah, Superman, Batman versus the vampires and werewolves.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. You know, werewolves have hydrophobia, water aversion. They exhibit water aversion, meaning werewolves don't like water. Am I right in that? Like the comic book universe, the werewolves don't like water, right?
Yeah. I also
Maybe
got
I'm wrong on that.
Umbrella Mind
Now,
Warp
rabies.
on the
Yeah.
cover of that because I don't want to get your Rumble channel taken down, so I won't show that.
Yeah, don't show any nudes.
No, well,
Just
even though
nudes.
it's covered up, but I'm still not going to take
Yeah,
the risk.
yeah,
So I'll
yeah,
show this one.
yeah. Suicide Squad, okay.
Yeah,
Why is it called Suicide Squad? Are they suicidal?
yeah, but yeah, I think I know nudity. Well, actually, it wouldn't shut you down. It'll just get you a policy violation. I don't want to do that. So
Yeah, I didn't worry about it. Batgirl, okay. But does she have big boobs, Batgirl?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
I
all right.
agree. Really,
Okay,
as a Conan.
I just ask you. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're good. As a Conan.
A lot of times, like there'll be like a certain look if it's like comic books or something like this.
Mhm.
It's like there'll be a girl has certain features.
There's a Star Wars.
Okay, that guy it's Star Wars. Can you show me a close up of that? Like look like a werewolf too. No, it's not. Okay, it's some kind of monster.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. And here's like one of the What If by Marvel Conans. This is What If Conan the Barbarian walked the Earth today? Be a little close
Hmm.
up zoomer.
You know, they had a movie Conan the Barbarian. It was Arnold Schwarzenegger, like in his bodybuilding prime. They played Conan the
Yes.
Barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he also played in the Predator movie, the original one with
Oh
Jessica
yes.
Chora.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah,
He also played
yeah,
Hercules too.
yeah. And there was a black man who was the actor who played the Predator, meaning the
Yeah.
guy in the suit. So they used
Mhm.
practical special effects. So they had a
Yeah.
guy in the suit. It wasn't CGI.
Yeah.
So there
Conan.
was a black man. I don't remember his name. Who was
Yeah, I don't know
the
either.
guy inside the Predator suit. Okay,
Yeah.
and they had considered another guy, and they for some reason it was him that got the job
Mm.
eventually.
There's Savage
And
Conan.
yeah,
Sorry.
if you could be a superhero in real life, which one would it be? Any universe, Marvel, DC, whatever.
Oh, well, there's a lot. For me, I would probably be Batman.
Okay.
He invents a lot of things, can get out of any situation.
Hmm.
I mean,
Batman is so there's other superheroes like Superman. It's
yeah,
like this they're like magical superheroes, okay?
yeah,
Or it's like okay, it's like they have superpowers. Now
yeah.
Batman is pretty much like an average guy, like a normal guy. He doesn't have magical powers or something like
No,
this. He can't like the Hulk grow in size or something like this. But Batman is pretty much like a rich guy with fancy technology and martial arts training,
Hmm.
basically. Like he's a martial artist with special gear, okay,
Yeah.
like tactical gear, like
Yeah.
throwing stars and a special car and things like this.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So possibly it's because he's more like as a vicarious thing. He's more. It's less of a leap of imagination to be
Yeah.
him because he's a human being. He doesn't have superpowers like Superman. He
Right.
can't really. Okay, he's not the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk.
Right.
It's like a normal guy that is physically tough and has martial arts training and
Mm.
special gadgets. Yeah.
I mean, I have nothing really against Superman. I mean, Spawn's another good guy I like. But like I said, the only issue with Spawn is that once like his powers drain, it's like he's beatable. So that's
Mhm.
the only.
Same with the Superman because if Superman gets exposed to kryptonite, he
Yep,
loses his powers.
he's weak. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Batman, if you think about Batman, I don't know if you. I'm sure you probably know this. Everyone should know this. Being a Batman fan that I am, and I know you like him too some. He can almost kill Superman.
Yeah, but almost it's not actually.
Well, he because there was one. I think if you watch the movie, I think it was Superman versus Batman or Batman versus Superman the
Hmm.
movie. Batman nearly killed Superman.
How did he do?
Well, I think he actually invented this a weapon. They showed it in the Injustice Gods Among Us games in a cutscene. Showed this like
Mm-hmm.
gun. It fires a laser,
Mm-hmm.
basically could paralyze him. But in the movie, he got this like weapon and it shot green smoke. He shot it right at Superman. It was green smoke, and like
Green smoke, so maybe it was powdered kryptonite.
yes, that's what it
And it's
was.
like an aerosol container.
Yeah,
Like pepper spray.
yeah,
Only it's like pepper spray liquid with some kind of powder
yeah.
kryptonite in it or something like this.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember we talked about this before. It's like basically it's like to beat Superman, uh, you'd have to use like kryptonite. Okay, so
Yes.
basically, use like just get invented creative, make kryptonite pepper spray,
Mhm.
kryptonite bullets, or
Right.
like kryptonite coated bullets.
Yeah.
Okay, at least
Like
there might be a
kryptonic
limited supply of
gloves.
kryptonite, but uh, yeah, the kryptonite tipped stuff. Okay,
Mhm.
a kryptonite. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only way to beat
Do you
really.
know? I don't know. It's like kryptonite. Is it like a really rare element, something that it is not that much?
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a kilo of kryptonite on Earth in the Superman universe.
Yeah. Well, we know Superman from like what's like Krypton and
Whoop.
oh. Oh. Ah!
Yeah, I don't know what just happened.
I, well, there's the first.
Refresh it.
We're all learning.
I had to refresh it. It was like an
It's
error message.
okay.
I had to click to refresh it. Yeah,
It happens.
yeah.
It does happen. We're all learning the streaming, so it's it happens. I mean, but hey, I mean the but this is a good stream. I like this. Very controlled. I mean, there's no good. We don't have to worry about any out there. So how you liking the Anomaly mod? Is it
Anomaly.
Anomaly mod? I have to get it.
I like it. Yeah, I've been
That's
playing it. I've been doing a few streams playing it on my YouTube channel.
okay.
November,
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know. Tiger Baskins. Does some video game streams as well.
Uh-huh.
And there's another guy that does it. Oh shoot, I think is it John Paul. I think John Paul sometimes does. I don't do that kind of thing. I mean, nothing against them doing it. I don't do it, and I basically choose not to. Because I mean, yeah. Because the thing is, you have to be careful, like the games you stream, and then you have to look and say, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, yeah. For example, anomaly mode. If you don't want to get like a copyright strike, you have to go to the settings. I mean, if you're gonna be
Yeah,
streaming the game. on
Yeah.
YouTube. You have to go to disable, like go to the sound settings
Disable
and
the
turn off
yeah.
like music. Okay,
Right.
because there's certain places where you go if you're playing it and you go to a trader,
Hmm.
like merchant, and
Hmm.
they have like a radio
Yeah.
and it plays copyrighted music. So
Right.
you have to turn it off.
Yeah. Yeah. Did I ever tell? I don't know. Have you heard of a streamer named Burleezy?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I can, if you like, I can tell you what happened with him when he streamed. Or
Yeah, you told me before that he was playing a video game. I think it was GTA, and there was a part of it where it was like a strip club or something. It was a nude woman in there.
well, I don't know the name of the game he was streaming. Oh, something like that. Well, what happened
Yeah.
was this is what I heard through someone is that he was streaming a video game. You're partly right, but I don't know the name of the game, and but he
Mhm.
was streaming a video game, and somehow there was the content contained nudity, and he didn't even know it was coming up. He did not know about it, but it came up, and then his channel got reported. YouTube looked at it and they shut him down. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know what type of game it was, but that's pretty much why after hearing that, I was like, that's why I don't stream video games.
Mhm.
I kind of steer away from doing that. I mean, it's like I could do it, but I don't want to risk, something
Yeah,
that.
you gotta research it if you want to make sure. You could
Yeah,
research it. You could like Google search,
yeah,
like streaming, like search the game, and you could also play it privately and see if there's something in there.
yeah. A lot of times, what I do is when I play my PS4, like whatever game I'm playing, whether it's Grand Theft Auto 3 or if it's Madden Football, I look at it and make sure there's nothing there. I will play it
Hmm.
like by myself, no streaming. But I could do it stream while I'm playing it, but I generally just steer away from doing it because I like to just play video games on my time and then, like stream. Then when I end it, then go play video games. That's generally how I.
Do you watch videos of other people playing video games?
I have watched a little bit. Like I've gone on some people's streams where they're playing video games and kind of streaming too.
Yeah, I mean, if I keep streaming and invite you as a guest, maybe now and then I can play anomaly mode,
Yeah,
and you
I
can kind of watch as I'm playing it.
yeah I think I came on one of your streams when you were playing a video.
Yeah, yeah, we've done that before, where it's like I'm doing a podcast, you're a guest, and then I play a
Oh
video
yeah.
game at the
Okay.
same time. Yeah,
Okay. But I know I have came on when you were playing the game though.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm all cool for doing that sometime. Um, I'd like that. I think that'd be awesome.
I cut my hair earlier today.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah. I actually just did some yard work today. Cut my grass. Used the blower, blew, and then yeah, just got my bathroom cleaned up, collect some
yeah. I
trash.
guess the two ways you can do it. You can have like a leaf vacuum cleaner, some kind of special vacuum cleaner where
Okay.
you vacuum up the leaves,
Oh
and
yeah,
and you can also have the blower where it pushes
yeah.
there.
Yeah, I got like this new it's downstairs, it's in the garage, but we have a new it's electric mower, but it has a bag attachment.
Okay.
So like let's say if the bag gets full of like whatever goes in there, you just
Yeah.
detach the bag, dump it out, and then reattach it. It's really not
Yeah.
that hard.
If we're able to stay friends and like not have fallings out
Yeah.
again,
Mhm.
we can do all kinds of stuff. Like if I keep streaming here, I can invite you as a guest,
Yeah.
and we can do all kinds of stuff. We can play video games. We can
Yeah.
train together. We can do all kinds of stuff and
Yeah, man.
talk. So, do you know how to throw elbow strikes?
If I remember, I think wasn't it like something like that or
Yeah. Do you want to do a little bit of training?
sure we can do that. Let me
Some light training. We can do some. So if you stand up like this, hold your hands. Do some. Okay. Yeah. Wouldn't don't get OCD about it, but basically, if you have a fighting stance like this, okay, here. if you look at my left elbow here,
Okay.
you can move it like this. Yeah. From the side. Yeah, not too bad. So if you start like this again, and then move like this, we can hit to the head with it. Yeah. Okay, so, do it again. Yeah, not bad. Try bring it a little bit higher, like more, like higher. Yeah.
So too
Could you
high.
turn up your camera a little bit?
Maybe I could.
Yeah. So once again, stay like this. Yeah, and then you go with the. Oh, you're doing it with the right. Okay. Yeah, you're getting the concept. See my body now is throwing a hook.
Yeah.
Here's another elbow strike you can do. If you stand like this,
Mm-hmm.
and you go here, like this. Let's do a diagonal one.
Okay.
So if you have like a high guard here, bring your hands up pretty high, and then you bring it down like this from here.
Okay.
So if you start from here,
Okay.
so assume the same stance. I keep your hands here, and you look at my right arm. What I'm doing from here. Do it in slow motion.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of from here
Okay.
up high. Can you turn up the camera a little bit?
Turn it up.
Yeah, because it's the arms I'm looking at. What you do like up here. So start like this. Okay. Now do the left one. So you turn your body and do this. Yeah. Okay. Do a few repetitions. And then you return to the guard. And then you return. So you do one, turn, and then you go back again to the same starting position. Yeah, not too bad. Try to bring it a little bit higher. So now you were doing kind of like this. Try to bring it a little bit higher. Closer to like 9 to 3 on the clock. More like straight from the side. So you bring it up and then turn and have a little straighter. It'll be effective, meaning hitting in any way with your elbow to the head is doing something. So it's the left one. Yeah, and then the right one. Let's do the right one diagonally from up here to down here. Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Thank you.
Yeah, and notice this one, it's coming from up here. The one we did before was straight from the side.
Right.
With this one, we go from the other side, and then here's how I do it. Yeah, let's do it from, it's coming at this angle, diagonally, from up a right to down left. Okay. See, it's not from the side, it's coming from above
Okay.
and down.
Oh.
Now let's do one to the solar plexus from the front. So it should be if I'm staying in front of you like this, for
Okay.
example, you can hit me in the middle
Oh,
of my
hey,
hands.
hold on 1 second. Let's
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll do one quick one, and I've got to get going.
Okay. So if you stand here
Mm-hmm.
with the left forward, like a bladed stance, you have the left arm forward here.
Mm-hmm.
So you do this.
Like that.
From here. And an elbow like that from 6 to 12
Okay.
can land here or here.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's good. All right. That was very good. Listen, I might not try me meet. I'm meeting a friend. I'm gonna be going.
Okay.
Yeah, but thank you for having me. It was great training. I'm all for doing that again. Sometime.
Yeah, you can, as long as you're able to stay
Yeah.
friends on good terms, you can keep joining me now and then, and we
Yeah,
can do
definitely.
all kinds of
I'd
stuff,
like that.
training and
I'd like that.
whatever else we get up
Yeah,
to.
man, I'd like that. But thank you for having me on, and
Thanks for being a guest, okay?
yes, I'd love to do it again sometime. Yes, anytime. Just
Yeah,
send me the
sure.
link, and I'll come over if I'm available.
Yeah.
Right, man. You have a good
Okay.
night.
Thank you. Take care. God bless you.
God bless you too, and we. God bless you, and we.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night. See you
Okay.
later.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, see you later.
If you, okay, there you go. I'm gonna finish this live stream. I might go live again later. We'll see.